Hello, everybody. Hello to Concha, Coldwater, Marshall. Good evening. Let's see if we have anybody coming in on this beautiful day. Where am I here? Hello, I see some of my regulars from the auction page. Do we have anybody from Concha tonight? I wanted to go over a few things with you. If you're not watching live, you can definitely watch on the rewind today. I wanted to tell you a few things that we have going on concerning the power lines. Let me go in. I want to tag some people here. So hang on just a second. Okay, give me one more minute here. I'm going to tag some neighbors. We'll see if you're going to come in. Let's see. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Friday night, a beautiful start to the weekend here. Okay. I see Amber is in the house. Let me see if I can tag the same people that were in house last time. I'm going to go ahead and try to tag them on the site and on my personal page, Amber, okay? Because it is a beautiful day today. And I don't know if we're going to get anybody in here, but let me do this really quickly. Remember, if you're watching on the Concha page, I'm not going to be able to see any questions from you unless you go over to my personal page. And that is Heidi Ann Brown. But I think, okay. There we go. All right. Do we have any local people in the house, or is it all my auction crew here? I apologize for the backlighting. We are having a auction tonight, so that's behind me now. So for those of you that are watching on Concha or will rewatch this when the sun sets and it's everybody's coming in the house, I wanted to just touch base with you because I have been very busy. This is crunch time with the power lines. If anybody is in the house from Concha, let me know, okay? The Michigan Public Service Commission is going to advise their preferred route at the end of July. So we really, really need to, get the comments and stuff together. So is there anybody from Concha? I don't want to waste my time if we don't have anybody from Concha on. Hello, Debs. Hi, Tammy, Wanda. We'll see. So what I wanted to talk about is, like I said, these ITC power lines are coming through. The route is going to be scheduled to be picked by the end of July. And so we really need to stand up and, have a voice in this decision. I wanted to thank everybody who posted comments. We went from 76 up to over 100, I think 103. There is really some activity there now because let me go ahead and post the link. There's a lot of activity going on there now, and that's because we're getting so close to the July date. So let me post this link again. All right. And I'll have it on here so that you can look at it. Okay. Let me look at the Concha site real quick. I want to see if anybody is in here. I don't see anybody on from Concha. It's too nice of a day. Okay, so what I'm going to do, and I will probably redo a video where it's just a video. I wanted to let you know what we are going to try and do. So I talked to the Concha Cafe, and we would like to set up a date where we can have a community coffee and pie social and talk about the power lines if you're watching this on the rewind. So everybody knows the cafe's got the best pie in the world, and they're going to do a deal where you can come in and for $5, you'll get a big piece of pie and a cup of coffee. And I thought that the neighbors in the community could come out and get to know each other, and we could talk about this face to face. If anything good comes out of this, hopefully it'll be that we're getting to know our neighbors better. So we're either going to do it on the 21st or the 22nd, probably the 22nd. And I need some feedback about whether you can come or not. We're going to want to at least get 20 people down there, because they're going to open the cafe just for us. And what we want to do while we're down there is I'm going to bring my PC. And if you haven't commented on the case page, I'll do that for you. You can sit that right down there with me, and I'll type in your comment so that it appears there, so that the Michigan Public Service Commission hears it. And also, we can just talk about neighborhood events. We can talk about proposals from ITC, what's going on, things that you've heard. Just an old-fashioned social. So it won't be longer than a half an hour. Maybe we can do a little videos that we can set to the Michigan Public Service Commission. I want to get your feedback too on whether you would like me to invite Ackerman and Ackerman. Some of you have told me that they have been approaching you saying that they know John and I, and we have had no contact with Ackerman and Ackerman. I referred them to someone because I had heard that they were the only lawyers in the state of Michigan that actually moved the line for someone. So I don't know if that's what they're offering out there. I got a letter from them myself, and they said that they want to get more money for you for your easement, and they're not going to work towards keeping it completely off our land. So, okay. All right. Any questions from anybody out there? So if you want to do that, please send me something, a personal message or comment on the post that you want to be around for that social. It's going to be on April 21st or 22nd, and we'll see what we can do. I think it's a great idea. I think, and so did Tekonsha Cafe, but we really want to get at least 20 in there because they're going to open especially for us. Okay. What else? Oh, so I'm going to go ahead and show you something, because I know people are going to watch this on the rewind. I found this great site and I'm going to put it up here so you can see it. And it's for Calhoun County, but it's called acrevalue.com. And I think you can see that right now. Can you see that right now? Yeah, okay. So it's called acrevalue.com, and this is such a cool site. Here is my farm right here. And you can pull this up, and if you want to know, like your easement proposals or your option proposals are in line with the property values, you can take the parcels up here on the left-hand side, and you can click it, and it'll tell you like 39 acres for ours. And then if you, I don't know how to click this thing. See, $749 an acre. But you can go through and do this. Or here you go. Here's one behind us. Almost $8,000 an acre for 91 parcels. But you can do this on this map. You can look for sold land in your area, and it will come up so that you can compare prices for what they're offering you. And you can see, as I bring that back, you can see the different parcels of land. There are some parcels along M60. Look at this one. You can click this, and it tells you there's like 3 or 4 acres there for $55,000. It went for almost $19,000 an acre. So it's kind of interesting to look at. That might be another tool in you deciding what you need to get for your easement. Okay. Let me see. I have some people from Teconcha. If you want to ask a question, let me know. Hi, Deborah Gilbert. I can see you, but you can't comment onto the Concha page. You have to go onto my personal page. All right. Let's see. I'll get rid of this for us. And again, that site is called Acre Value. So it's pretty cool. All right. Okay. So also we wanted to kind of talk about this, and I don't oh, this is funny. So the Michigan Public Service Commission, of all people, has just put up a podcast. So I'm kind of watching and listening to see if they actually bring up the ITC power lines. They've only done 3 of them. They're not getting any views, but still I'm thinking that I might see if I can be interviewed by them. It's called Behind the Meter, and it is a podcast for the Michigan Public Service Commission. I thought that was a silly thing to do, but they've done it, and it is up. So I may ask them if we can be a guest on there. Okay. We're just not going to get anybody in tonight. So that's okay. As long as you watch this on the rewind, I'm going to do a short video, Amber, that I'll probably post for the details on the Pi Social. I'll go ahead and do that right now. And if you're watching this on the rewind, if you have any questions, let us know. Again, those dates, I think it's going to be April 22nd, which is a Tuesday night. We have to get 20 people in there, and 20 at $5. What is that? $100. We have to at least get 20 people to come in. It'll be pie and a cup of coffee for $5, and we'll get together so we can put faces to names and talk about our situation. Okay? All right. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you later.